Good afternoon, Dan from DJ Moore Lofts, and today we're back over at our project in Kempston, which Darren and Greg have made a good start on. So structurally we are nearly there. There's just a couple of elements to do. Mainly got a couple of pitch roof dormers to build, but other than that, structurally, internally now she is all there. So Darren's just laying out some timbers for the wall plates for the for the bathroom walls and stuff like that. We've just had a meeting with a client. All first fix plumbing and electrics are done over here now as well. But let's show you this space of what we got now. So this was a truss roof, quite a large area, but you can see here the space that we've opened up. So we've got this rear apex here that's got 4 Veluxes in that we've managed to open up, which is fantastic. This is going to be a snug area. Got a stairwell in this area here, and this is going to be an extended landing area. And we've got a bathroom going there and a nice big bedroom at this end as well. So it's quite a fantastic size, to be honest with you. And obviously if I show you this pan now of what it was like before to what we've got now, it is such a difference in space, such a transformation. And that is without these dormers that we're going to have on the front of the property as well. It's going to be a really nice space up here. I'm really looking forward to seeing this, and the client's over the moon with progress because we've only been here a week so far and we've made a really good dent into it, which is really nice. So we're definitely going to get this one wrapped up for Christmas. One thing to mention though, which is quite bizarre on this one, we don't see that often, is the original structure. So normally you'd have the wall plate quite low down, whereas here there's like a retaining wall built up, and then the truss is like sat onto it, which is quite unusual. Normally that wall plate is a lot lower down, right in the corner of the apex, so it gives like a false interpretation of the height. So yeah, it's just a bit strange, which basically means that we've lost all our eaves area for storage on both sides. I mean, we've still got a small dwarf wall area behind it, which is perfect for saw pipes, as you can see there, and will be for extractor fans and stuff. But ultimately, we've lost a large amount of storage in there. But yeah, what a great space. I mean, I love this little apex as well. It is tight, but having these windows in as well definitely helps. Going to have a nice TV there, so we've put trunking in so that we can run TV cable up there, and we'll probably even have a cat cable come out of that as well. I'll sit here, look at that space, really nice. And then we've still got further 3 Veluxes to go here, so one for the bedroom, two for the bedroom and one for the bathroom. Which is going to be nice. And then the clients had plans for eventually put solar panels on the back side as well, so they've took that into consideration with the size of the windows that we spec, so that they can effectively get a decent array of panels there as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, look at this for a difference. What we'll do is let me just show you the plans, so I'll give you an idea of what we've got. So I'll move that square over so we can just hide the address. So this is the layout that we're working to. So this is that rear apex I've just shown you with those 4 windows in. Got a nice snug area here and a nice large bedroom. Now some people that are switched on might twig that this is kind of open plan up here. So it is, admittedly, so if you can imagine, like, there's quite a big landing area. Normally building control get really twitchy over that. So obviously we designed it all this way off the back of a conversation with the client to explain that, look, effectively my original design actually had a door at the top of the stairs, and we had a conversation back and forth and said, look, we'll try to see what building control will like, whether they'll be happy with it. Ultimately we use a private company called Stromar, a little bit more laid back. It's not just purely because they're laid back. The reason we use them more so than anyone else is purely because it's the consistency. So we cover quite a range of area, whether it be Milton Keynes Council, Bedford Borough, Central Beds, Bedford, Aylesbury Vale, all these different councils, and effectively, as much as it's one set of rules, they interpret them ever so slightly different, which is a massive pain when it comes to quoting and pricing. So ultimately with us using one individual building inspector company, we know the same spec that we can just do all the way through, so it's just a lot easier to manage and quote to. So that's the reason we use it. But the side effects of that is ultimately they're a little bit more laid back as well when it comes to fire regulation. So a lot of people always comment on our videos around why have you got oak doors but no fire doors, for example, whereas our local authority, the building control that we use, a little bit more laid back, and will say as long as it's a solid door, they'll interpret that as a 20-minute fire door, which then allows us to put the mains link smoke detector system in effectively, which is quite nice. So then we don't have to always put fire doors in, and we still get the final sign off at the very end as well. But ultimately, the reason I digressed is building control were happy with this area here to use it as a landing. Obviously, we've had to say to the client, ultimately, you can't be using it as a habitable space, so you couldn't put a bed up there and stuff like that on that landing area, or a sofa bed and stuff like that. You do have to be a little bit respectful that you don't take the mick too much. But yeah, so that's why we've been able to get away with that little bit open and a bigger area on a landing, because they're not silly. They know that people are going to probably use the space and stuff, so that's why they are really tight on it, because ultimately you don't want to fire in here and be stuck in the snug room, for example. So that's why the whole idea of having the protective route is so you can still escape, God forbid there is ever an issue, which is nice. The old lights going. But yeah, so like I said, we've got two Veluxes here, SK06s, so quite large windows, one in the bathroom, and then these two lovely dormers on the front, which are actually going to really look nice, because on the estate they've already got some lead pitch roof dormers as well, so it's going to look very in keeping with the area. But Darren is getting ready to cut some timber, so I've rambled on enough. I thought I'd give you a little update of the structure over here, and you can see the difference that we've been able to create. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll show you a new video in the near future. Enjoy. Bye bye.